folks, that's what we're going to do. This is Mitch Latcher, 3rd Flying Tigers. We're going to do some ground attack and the Saipan map. For this mission, the wingman's over there. He's Swiss 69. His avatar in Second Life founded Flying Tigers many years ago in Second Life. Here we call him Swiss because this plane usually has lots of holes in it by the time the mission's over. Sorry, but he'll say that himself when you meet him. Heading over here because the first assault is going to be on this beach and then take over this island and airstrip. I want to soften up these defenses that are down here, make it faster. This airstrip is the one that our guys can land at to rearm, refuel, repair. If they can't do that, they either have to be a ship-based airplane and get all the way back to the carrier, or they die. And so, try to help our landing craft out. Figure with 4 500-pound bombs, I ought to be able to do a little bit of damage to these pillboxes. This is the second one. Hit that one and damaged it, but I also missed it. Bombed it away. So far, no enemy activity. Just a nice, comfortable day in the sky. Is following me around doing pretty much the same thing I'm doing, cleaning up. He told me later that he got a little bit greedy and was going after a ground target that was refusing to die and wound up with a face full of mud. Now we got an enemy plane to worry about. I don't really like Oscars very much. They turn way too fast. He can certainly outturn me, but the thing is, there's 3 or 4 of us there, and he's got to worry about all of us. He turned inside me. He didn't have time to attack me with a B-400 right there. He's got to worry about getting on the B-400's tail. And then it turns out I put myself closer. So of course he's going to come after me a little bit. There's a 140. Taking damage. Looks like he's going to go down. Thinks he's having a good day when he lights my engine up. But I got friends and I got a good tail gunner. And now he's smoking too. My tail up a little bit and took my rudder off, but he's suffering just as much as I am, or I think. Oh, they're going to capture this airfield pretty soon, so he's got to make a run to try to get to their airfield on the other island. Without a rudder, I'm having a lot of trouble controlling and aiming. somebody I want to check in with. I want to watch this guy. He's got a Ki-27. He knows how to fly it. He's not after me. He can see me over there, but he's not after me. There's a reason why I wanted to follow him for a minute. You'll find out what it is in a little bit. While I'm waiting for our ground forces to make headway in capturing that airfield, I noticed that one of our ships is missing, and there's a torpedo bomber out here looking at it, at the remainder. So I wanted to try to do a little damage to it. Some of my control surfaces messed up. Well, that's why my rudder's all crooked and stuck. So anyway, I chase this guy around a little bit. I don't manage to bring him down. He gets hammered mostly just by the ship's guns. So as you can see, we're down to what? 5 and 4. And at this point, I'm running low on ammo, but I have to try to get that guy a little bit. This is just so bizarre. This is what not to do. We're beginning to capture this island. It's going to turn blue. And this poor guy seems to be under the mistaken belief that in realistic battle, if you land on an airstrip, you capture it. Which airstrips and territory only get captured by ground forces in realistic battle. But he actually lands, and he's sitting over there, and our AA guns just blow him to pieces. So he's no longer a threat. Killed by the ridiculous. I'm going to bring what is left of my plane in nice and smooth so I can get a landing out of it. At this point, there's 3 of them. There's 3 of us, but the Scarlet Rain guy, I ain't sure what happened to him. I really don't know. He looks like he's going to head over and land by the carrier, which is how you rearm. I don't know why he's going all the way out here, but he is. And he's too fast, I guess. He bounces it. He bounces it some more. Bounces it some more. Bounces it. He's in the swells, moving pretty fast. He's getting tossed around in those big waves. Just not at all sure what he's doing way out there. But I think he just gave up. Because he's gone down. So I'm back in the air. This other guy is just flying around up there. Never returns back in. Now, over here, this guy looks gone. Notice that? I can't tune in on where he's at. This guy is cruising around our newly captured airbase. Over the fresh plane and stuff, I decided what I needed to do. Okay, he was over B. He's over his own airfield. That's what that guy's doing. I'm not sure exactly what he thinks he's going to bomb over there. Maybe he's just flying among the AI Hellcats. I'm not exactly sure. But anyway, my plan is I'm going to go over there. Since we've captured this zone, it's now my job to go help with this one. So I'm going to just push over there for a few minutes. See if I can help our boys get a firm foothold in that island. While I'm going over there, I saw a message come through the chat, and it said that a Nate, KI-27, had shot down one of the Hellcats. So I'm on the lookout for this plane as I come across here. And lo and behold, I spot him having landed. He's sitting on the runway. There he is. There's his buddy circling. Here's me coming. It was just bad timing for him. But there's some interest in why he didn't show up before and what happens after I get my dream bomb job. Because he's going to just slow on down and repair. Everything's just hunky-dory. It's a nice quiet day on Saipan. Sounds like my A-20 coming. Ooh, it blew his tail off. What do you know about that? Now the other thing is there's that H-6K, and I'm going to try to put some bullets in him, but he's tuned. His gunners are very good. Notice that this guy is still in the game, still in the game, still in the game. This guy's getting shot at and shooting at me. Guess what? He had a spare plane that I didn't know about. So I didn't know that he did that. I'm up here thinking all I got to do is whittle away at this H-6K until he goes down. And I did not know that that Nate was back there. Now I'm pretty shot up. Damaged enough at this point, I decide I better get some protection from this local friendly ship. Maybe see if I can get over to our island and get repaired. And this is why we're calling this video the chess game, because that H6K wants me to go land to repair, and then he wants to come bomb me. Meanwhile, this Gladiator, he's just flying over our ships, cooling his heels, like he's waiting for the war to come to him. I have no idea what happened to this guy. He disappeared again. And I have to believe that I actually thought he crashed. Maybe he, I don't know, put it on pause or something and made a head call. I really don't know what happened to him. This is the start of the cat and mouse portion of this game. I'm wobbling around, having trouble keeping it level. This guy's watching from a distance, waiting for me to land, see if he can come bomb me. He's not going to risk an attack. But he might risk it if I'm on the ground anymore. Meanwhile, this guy is like nowhere. The story is, how do you win? You know, I mean, that guy's gonna come bomb me. He's getting a little bit closer because he saw me set up a little bit of a landing, but then I pulled away. Is he gonna come? Is he gonna try to do something? He gets pretty close, but then he chickens, turns away. I mean, we've got full anti-aircraft capability here now, so he's not gonna risk an attack unless he knows I'm pretty dead. This other guy chose to be in the game, but he's gone. So, the way to do this, I think, is to pretend to land. The Swiss had crashed, but he and I were talking about it. The Swiss thought I should probably try to do a touch and go. See if I could lure him in close enough for the AA to damage him, and then maybe he and I would be more on equal thought about it. I mean, he's 3.5 miles out. Coming in from where he's at, it looks like I'm gonna land, maybe. Doesn't really get that much closer yet. But then maybe I was going too fast. Maybe I'll just have to go around. This guy is. I mean, do you see him anywhere? He just, like he stepped away and his plane is still in the game, but he's not there. Well, I'm just cruising in my damaged bird. This guy's still gone. This guy's still just watching me from a distance. Examining the beautiful beach. Close. He's gonna risk it. I'm thinking about maybe just turning it on and going for an attack. When he turns away, he's gonna bring back down the coast to me. Using the hill for cover from the way ahead. This guy ain't there. I just don't have a clue, man, where he is. This guy. If he comes in on me, I want my tail gunner to have first shot. 265. Yeah, he might actually try it. Come on in. Come on in. See if you want a little piece of our AA action we got going on here. And look who's here now. All of a sudden, this guy shows up. And he shows up all the way across the map from where he was before. So I figure he must have hit pause or something. The plane keeps flying without him. So anyway, there he is. And he's, without me knowing it, he's watching me land. There's his buddy about to attack me. I didn't know any of that stuff was going on. Now, here's the one thing that I must reiterate. And I'm sorry to talk so much. I'm a great proponent that you have to learn how to land your plane. And you have to learn some ground school stuff. See, I don't have enough runway in front of me to take off. So I just do my ground control stuff and just turn it around the other way. Pretty easy, you just use the brakes and a little bit of the throttle. Here comes my buddy. He's going to kill me this time for sure. Here comes the other buddy. So here's this guy. He's going to come across and throw a couple bombs my way. Oops, no he's not. I guess he's gonna die. This guy's already hit by AA also. So he's gonna try to come in. My hearing his gunfire is the first I knew he was even there. And he took my tail off. But guess what? We survived the crash. So the fact that it shows up as a death on my plane because it can't be restored, I still show to be in the game, and so does this guy. To nobody on this side. That's why we call this video the chess game. That's how you win it sometimes. I mean, I prefer to return my plane in good condition, but it doesn't always happen. Mitch Latcher, 3rd Flying Tigers.